Oh my goodness, look at all this coal. Look at all that coal. Look at all the railways that we could build with this coal. That's literally all I'm excited about. I have to say, I do like a good coal tile on a hill because that's 7 production just in a regular city. Oh my word. It is fruity. Right, we've got, this is what I've been doing with my faith, by the way, just a combination of Victor providing Bombards with a promotion and Magnus providing Bombards at 80% of the Niter discount. It means I've been just essentially raiding faith from Rome and Portugal and then channeling it back spiritually to my homeland. And I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bombard cores plus this dude who's just on his way. That'll be 6 Bombard cores once I put those together. Not only that, but also Hippolyta, providing one of them with a double attack. And I've got at least 1 observation balloon, so now I'm starting to fire from a distance. It's wonderful. The only problem is, of course, I'm trying to work out exactly how you do. Come on, I do that. I'm trying to work out exactly how to sort of move the observation balloon around in order to get all these double attacks. But I think, for now, this is working pretty well. Look at all that. Now, the double attack is going to one of the population of the upgrade 1 Bombards, because I want to get them all to level 2 as quickly as I can. Level 2 means they get the plus 10 on the attack. There's the Ursa in. That is Machu Picchu, which is a fantastic acquisition for me, and that's also Gaul out the game. Oh, your abs and tattoos, my friend. They were not enough to save you this time. Question is, do we go after Iberia and Spain with 600 military strength? Yes, but they do appear to be coursers rather than anything more powerful. These cities have ancient walls, Renaissance walls, ancient walls. What have we got here? Renaissance walls. There's a combination. They haven't fortified fully. Or I can swing my army and go off to Germany, which would be equally another good thing to do. These are all Renaissance walls, but Germany's lands are pretty well fortified and would be a fantastic addition to sort of connect up my lands. I feel like I might as well just continue my march west and then I'll move my army through. And what I'm going to do, however, is just assuming my loyalty can actually stand it. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I've got tons of loyalty in this area of the cities now. I'm actually now going to move Victor and Magnus over to this front line, and then we're going to start to build a new army on this front line. So, yeah, that's okay. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. So they're doing a little bit of damage to Mr. Sucklington, but Rome can't really hit them off, which is quite a nice thing. So my vampire is just going to walk around Rome, just pillaging all these districts. That's a commercial hub with 3. That is a 3 campus. When I say 3, I mean 3 layers of pillaging to do. So that's going to be pretty good. Yeah, Sucklington's going to have an absolute whale of a time. I'm looking forward, though. 18 turns until the next era, and I'll be able to finally get the Volvade upgrade, which means that my vampires can pillage with 1 movement. It's such a good upgrade. Such a good upgrade. It basically means he's going to wander through Rome, just going, nom 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 nom. Brilliant. Because I've got conservation now, this grove, which I picked up in France, which is randomly just giving me sort of really weird bits and pieces, I'm going to start planting trees in order to get much bigger yields down here. Oh yes, this is going to be so much fun, especially because it's just that little dip of faith every time, that 30 faith, it adds up. As I say, I'm using faith just to buy myself a huge army at the moment. It is just wonderful. I'm going to lie to Spain because I'd like a better war with them. No, actually I'm going to declare war on them. Unable to declare... I can't declare a surprise war, fine. Okay, how many turns is it until I can make war? 2 turns after denouncing and 1 turn for surprise. Okay, so it's not long for Spain. That's fine. Oh look, the sanctuary's now finished here. Oh, beautiful. Look at those tiles. Actually, look at all this with Pingala and the fact that I've also got the mausoleum in this city. This is a beautiful city for stats. Oh my goodness. Come on, Mr. Sucklington. You need to stay alive. Bang. That's 50 health I get. It's a shame. Unfortunately, vampires don't get the 50% bonus when you have the card on, but that's okay. Oh, I've now built 2 new ironclads, which is really, really good fun. I'm just going to go and have a little... investigation into Scotland, I believe. Those guys always are mean to me, and they had a lot of pillageable stuff on the coast from memory. It's a shame I can't declare a colonial war over Spain. The irony of that would be just too much, but a formal war will do. Okay, he's warning me about competing with his armada. I don't actually know if he has an armada, so we'll take that with a pinch of salt for now. He does have knights and he does have crossbows, so there's at least something. He's got at least a couple of units there. I don't think anything that's like too good though. Okay, I'm gonna have two bombards on that stupid tile, which is fine. I'll just put that there for now. This bombard is going to move and it can fire in the same turn. Bam! Santander's already taken quite a lot of damage. In fact, actually, let me just move Hippolyta there. Oh man, I could have probably, with a bit of thought there, double moved those bombards to get them out of that predicament. But that's okay. That coast is not so important for me because I've got this assortment down here to the south as well. We're attacking both sides of the mountain range. Already this city's down to half health. We're going to embark all of our units. We're going to cause all kinds of fuss. Total war. It's totally rad. Let's just get this sorted. I think Republican Legacy is good, but I've actually reached that stage in the game now where Trade Confederation is awesome, but liberalism, that extra immunity in all of my cities, that actually adds up to more happiness and therefore more sort of yields across my empire if you put them in. So like happiness is such a big thing. Geneva is one I'm trying to pick up if I can get hold of that one. Philip unfortunately has his manacles wrapped around it, but we'll get there. One attack on Santander. We'll get this one doing the same thing. I think Hippolyta will just let these guys move again. Actually, it means that my military engineer is actually able to put down almost 2 railways per turn, or at least guarantee that he can put down 1. There is Santander's walls gone. Hippolyta, yeah, you know what, like start attacking. Do it. Same with this city. Walls are now totally gone. Wonderful. Okay, I think I might spend a little bit of time just getting rid of some armed units, although actually no, I could take the city if I double that attack up like so, and then use my Curacao Corps to come in, and the first city is taken. Oh, look at all these trade routes. Nom 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 nom. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was 570 gold just off one plunder there. Lovely stuff. Santander is now also mine. Excellent stuff. Keep building this railroad as you go. How many turns have I got on Hippolyta? That's the last thing she's going to do. Lifespan 1. I've saved up a bit of faith, so I should be able to pick her up almost immediately, but God, I love her as a hero. She's just the best. It's almost like Scotland saw what was happening and thought, no baby, we should have a military. Alright. I'm just going to go have a nosy around here instead. Oh, we've got caravels. We actually do have troops, Scotland. It's fairly impressive. This is when my vampire really earns his money. Look at this. Bam. And atomic era is boosted, and suddenly we have access to bombers. Bombers. Well, we've got a hangar finishing in 1 turn, so let's just wait for that. What's that? Bombers in 2 turns? You know what? I think I might buy a few of these. That sounds wonderful. In fact, actually, let's just get an airport in as well. Beautiful. A bit of air escort. And now my capital's going to be producing a bomber fleet for us very quickly indeed. Okay, unfortunately, the way it's worked out is I've got to wait a few turns for Hippolyta to come back because she was technically bought in this era, but that's not a problem. That is not a problem because I can now start to do the thing I was doing before, where, as I say, I'm purchasing in Bombards with one city and then also the other. Look at all this. Look at all this. So that is wonderful. That is a huge assortment of Bombards already. These 2 will have promotions, these 2 will not. So I core the ones with promotions with the ones without, and suddenly I have a force capable of taking on Germany. To colonial war on Scotland. I love that. I love that. The Vikings are back in Britain, everybody. The thing that really attracted me was the fact they've left this frigate actually outside of safety. Haha. Yeah, you're going to regret doing that. Oh, I may have accidentally gone to war with England there. Okay. Oh, and Germany. Yep. Good. Sounds like they had a lot of allies. You know what? It was inevitable anyway. It's fine. Oh, yeah, my ironclad. This is good. Ironclad fleet. Still pillaging from Rome. Privateers. 2 privateers are being built in 2 turns, which will boost electricity for me. That gives me submarines. Oh, but more importantly, seaports. Means I can generate some pretty damn good boats. The problem I've got is that all my trade routes were going to England because I was desperately trying to get them back on side. I really wanted an English ally, but alas, England were not to be. All my trade routes have reset. They're not too bad as trade routes go, but, you know, they're not special. This is no Portugal game. Check this out, though. I'm slowly building my railroad empire. Oh, it's looking pretty good. There's still stuff to do. I'm still connecting up certain mountain passes. I just like the idea that any unit can go anywhere. So look, I'm still in process, but all of my cities now in Scandinavia are connected up. And my European railroad is equally as impressive, actually. I've connected up both fronts. You can see I like going round mountains. I like connecting up cities on like a sort of, you know, like all routes between cities. So I don't like leaving sort of random spaces. So we're getting there. 171 railroad tiles so far. I just feel like we can do better, especially if we can get the Golden Gate Bridge here. Oh my goodness, it would be amazing to be able to bridge over here. It would be wonderful. I just love that as an idea. People don't understand what's going on here. Not only have I just unlocked armadas and armies, which is just brilliant, but I've just got my first plane. It's 1210 AD, and I've just got bombers. You know what? I feel like this game is going pretty well. Oh, in fact, actually, I think England are here to celebrate the fact that I've just picked up a bomber. I mean, I know you want to, pillage everything, but I don't think that's going to happen for you. That's a shame, isn't it? Keep on firing at this city. I think, yeah, that's the walls gone. I'm just firing with my bombards with as much force as I can get, and I believe I can now sweep into this city and take it over. Here we go. The charge. The charge continues nicely. How many turns have we got? This rebellion on 5 turns on that city. That city's now loyal. Okay, we need one more governor involved here. Why don't we stick Rayner in? I mean, honestly, at this point, why not? Everyone's invited. Different military fronts require different things. Spain and Iberia is extremely hilly, so I think the bombers are probably best served over here. We also don't want to divide ourselves over too many fronts. If we have too many fights ongoing at the same time, it doesn't matter how superior my army is, I will get stretched. So I think deploying my bombers down here in order to wipe and finish Spain and Portugal as quickly as possible, that's great. This German front I'm going to pretty much hold for now. You can see I've actually got my Bite Master 69 out here ready to just sort of kind of pillage and have a little bit of fun. So, but Germany itself, Germany has 700 military strength. It's not the biggest, but I've got enough encampments and cities on this front to kind of keep them at bay. So I think the German front I'm just going to hold for a second. The English and Scottish front is a naval front. So what I'm actually going to be doing is I've been building a lot of airports and things in order to get my bombers into the air, which is a good idea, but I need to start now actually switching over and being able to put in ships. If I can get lots of ships, build a bit of a navy, I can defend my coast and also raid England and Scotland. So they have a lot of coastline, a lot of stuff to raid, a lot of stuff to pillage, a lot of universities and theatre squares and aqueducts and stuff on the coast. England's case in particular, they have a lot of Royal Navy dockyards, which is a lot of spare gold lying around. So yeah, building myself a navy, it's got to be up there with one of the most important things I can be doing. Oh, Portugal is rebuilding all of its stuff for me. Beautiful. I'm getting so much. I'm probably getting about 800 science per turn at the moment just from pillaging. It's wonderful. Scotland are throwing a caravel at me, which isn't great, but luckily for me, I can just heal myself faster than they can kill me. This has taken ages to build this preserve, but my word, is it worth it once you stick it down. Oh, I love these things. Oh my god, somehow my vampire survived. I was absolutely adamant he was going to die. That's wonderful. Oh, one pillage and he's suddenly back to full health. Okay, his escapade will continue. Still pillaging all of Scotland's gold. This is absolutely wonderful. They can't kill me. They physically can't kill me. I can raid and steal health faster than they can do anything. This poor longship, however, has done a valiant job, but it cannot escape these 2 caravels that are chasing it. So I'm just like, back to Santander, quickly. Keep on attacking Leon. Oh, they're doing such a good job. Do I pillage? Oh, no, I'll keep attacking for now, but yeah, this is good. This is good. Spain are beginning to implode now, and I've just got my bomber to the front line. Look at that. Significant damage to the walls where I choose to. I've actually got a bomber appearing every 2 or 3 turns, and they're now flying down from my capital. This is brilliant. Oh my god, look at that. I think I can kill a Ursa core just in one hit. Is that true? Oh, not quite, but my god, that was close. Yeah, that's right, Rome, you better call on Hercules. I honestly believe that is the only way you're going to get out of this one alive. So do you see, I'm putting a railroad down on the front lines here. What I'm doing is, with logistics, my Bombards have 3 movement, and if Bombards start with more than 2 movement, the game bugs out and thinks that it has promotion, that it means it can move and fire. So I can move it to the front line, and then you can see, because it railroaded there, I can now fire over the top and shoot the same turn. So what I've got is, I've got this amazing sort of combo-wombo ability where I've now got all of these Bombards that I can just sort of move to the front line pretty much at will. Actually, shells is a great promotion. Wonderful, we've got 2 shells now. So Leon is beginning to fall pretty rapidly now. That Curacao court, sorry, the Conquistador army, I should say, is looking pretty mean though, so I might have to just dabble that with a bombing, just to make sure it doesn't get too aggressive in my face. I can keep these Curaçaos towards the front lines and have them heal. So that's lovely, and I think I can probably set these guys onto this encampment and shoot from there. So that's good, to get these guys off me. But yeah, Spain are falling pretty rapidly now. If I take Leon, I think that Santander's safety guaranteed for the rest of the game. 69. Oh, Spain, you think I'm going to give you peace when I've got bombers in the area? Dear oh dear. I think we should be able to get Leon's defences down to pretty much 0 this turn. If I just move you to there, that gives my Bombard another attack. I believe I've now got a pretty clean run to bomb this thing into oblivion. Oh yes, Leon, you thought you were doing so good, but it turns out it was just all a matter of time. Mr. Sucklington is actually whooping Hercules in close combat. Oh dear. I thought Hercules would be the one to beat me, but it turns out they suck, not Mr. Sucklington. And now, indeed, I have refining, but I'm also back up to full health. So let's see what sort of oil I've got in the sea, under a city. That's one source. That is a lumber mill, so actually I can improve that one. That's good. In the sea, in the sea, in the sea. Under an encampment, that's 2 sources I've improved, and under a harbour, so I've already got 3 sources of oil. That is, quite frankly, delicious. Thank you very much, Leon. You stood pretty well to my attacks, but it was never going to be quite enough for you. Military engineer, just lay that railroad down so that my field cannon can then escape. That's what we call active railroad combat. I like to think that's some of my patented thing. Okay, right. I say patented because, you know, not because I've actually invented it, but just because I feel like I'm pretty good at it. But the use of military engineers to amplify a regular army across the board, like I feel like that's pretty good fun. I'm pretty good at it. We're attacking Madrid already. Oh, it felt like just yesterday we were attacking the Spanish borders. Blimey. Time goes so quickly. Oh, England, you really shouldn't have. Look at all this to pillage. Nom 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 nom. Don't think this city will last much longer against my attacks. As I say, I'm just sort of squeezing it from different angles to get very similar results. If I go one attack like so, and then I can bring this guy around to attack like that. Where else would I like to go? In fact, actually I can military engineer myself a railroad there. That would mean I can move this Bombard Corps, taking out those walls. Delightful. Okay, that city now has no defense. I think this cavalry is not going to quite be able to do it. What about this Curacao? Nope, neither will they. So we're going to have to just focus on Madrid, but I think we can take that city next turn. I've just flown a 3rd bomber in, which is very exciting stuff. England keep throwing random cavalry at me, but quite frankly, my city defences are taking care of this easily enough. This field cannon has sat in the city just attacking the encampment. Since he's been on level 0, he's now almost level 3. It's a fantastic way of upgrading your troops. Just hit the encampment, hit the encampment. I mean, it's not doing anything, but I still get the experience. Okay, this city is now fallen. Will help me keep loyalty, I hope. Yeah, positive. Leon is still negative, but all the others are positive. Okay, that's good. That's really, really good. Awesome stuff. Now, let's see. I think Madrid is probably the easiest target. So we'll start to bomb Madrid in earnest now. You can see I've actually got the option to start to upgrade my units. I'm just saving up some gold. I need to get the policy card that halves the cost of it. I haven't quite got that sort of imposition right yet, but you know, it's all looking pretty good. This attack, pretty successful so far. Still getting some seriously good pillaging here. Oh, this is wonderful. That encampment is now totally expired. Okay, that's fine, because I believe, look at this, another campus just on the coast for me. Oh, Scotland, you really shouldn't have. Mr. Sucklington is still working his way through Rome. You can just see the trail of devastation that he's left. If actually, look, they're fixing it behind me. Rome is actually doing a really good job of fixing this all. Oh, we're no longer building units twice as quickly. That's a little bit sad, but I'm going to go for city centre because that always happens. And let's go for... Ooh, who's got the most points? Who's got the most points? Nobody's really got any points at this precise moment. That's absolutely nuts. Nobody's got any points. The world is just a horrible, horrible place. Actually, Poland. Have Poland got a religion? No. No, they do not. Should we go for Byzantium? I'm just going to go for that. I don't know. I don't know which one's going to win. Pointless. Pointless me trying to work it out too much. Protestantism is in my land, so we're just going to go for it. I think that's Russia's. Oh, it won. Oh, I actually got 2 points from that Congress. Nice. So I'm winning scientific, I'm winning culture, I'm winning domination, and then I'm not winning diplomatic. Spain is currently winning. Oh, better take Spain out of the game quickly. There is Madrid. Okay, we are really pushing through now. Zamora's got 94 strength. That is just inappropriately high. I mean, luckily our bombers are way stronger than that, but still inappropriate. And we go there, continuing to use our bombards. We like to multitask. I've got the air force, I've also got the bomb force. This is all good. Okay, in one turn we've got half the strength of the walls, and that was 94. Just imagine what it's going to be like when we hit Portugal. Oh, their walls are so much weaker. I believe that is combustion. So we've got Golden Gate Bridge. Actually, supply convoys make vampires much better. So let me just quickly... well, I can't upgrade to that yet because I haven't got sanitation. That's right. I was after that. V for Viking. Okay, bombers, that's all great, but I'd rather quickly you got me another... Is it worth getting a neighborhood? It's not going to work in time. Okay, fix the coal power plant quickly. Goddamn spies have been at me again. One more strike in here, and I think Zamora is mine. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we punched right through Spain and may now have 2 cities, one in the north and one in the south. Oh dear, Spain. Oh dear. I think of all the directions we can go this game. Oh, communism would be really good because it gives me collectivization and it also gives me the abilities to get more science and more production, but I think fascism has got to be the way this game. Build 3 military academy as well. Quite frankly, I think we've already almost done that anyway. And I'm racing through the tech tree so fast now. It doesn't even really matter if I get things or not. I've got 49 techs, Rome's on 43. 2 people I haven't met are actually doing pretty well. 40, yeah, I'm already beginning to get half a dozen techs, if not more, ahead of the people in first, and let alone what's happening with the people in last. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, and Helge Torp for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else that likes, subscribes, joins up with Discord, and all of the other people who support me on Patreon. You really help me to do what I do. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it.